Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good day. We have some more crazy delusional women. This is a good video. I started watching it and then I stopped immediately after the first two. I said I need to put this on the channel. I need to put this on the channel. This video comes from the Modern King. The link will be in the description. Let's get right into it.
When I decided that I was going to tell him that I wanted a divorce, we sit down in our session. It's like really tense, really awkward. My ex was sitting there like, so why do we have an emergency session? The therapist was like, Jamie, do you want to start? And I just started crying and I was like, I want a divorce. He sat there quiet. I'm sitting next to him crying. He didn't move. He didn't look at me. He didn't react at all. He just was stone cold. And eventually our therapist was like, would you like to respond? So he responded right away and he's like, fine, let's just go ahead and finalize the details. Like, I knew that I was ready to leave that day, but I couldn't believe that that was his reaction. There was no empathy, there was no compassion, there was no like wanting to fight for us, and I was like, so what are we gonna do? And he just kept playing and he was like, I already got an apartment. I already took my name off of the lease. So it was like within a couple days he moved out.
Let me tell you something, and that's exactly how it should be handled. Let me tell you, if you're a good man, right? If women want you to be perfect, you're never going to be perfect. But if you're a good man, don't let somebody have to tell you twice that they don't want to be with you. If she says, I don't want to be with you, and you know you did everything right, open doors, pulled out chairs, listen to those boring stories that have no beginning, middle, or end. Come on, man. Women do this as like some type of scare tactic. They want to feel important so bad. So okay, I'm going to do this so that he'll try to chase me and he'll want me. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Because then it'll be a never ending cycle of her playing games just so you'll jump through hoops to prove that you still love her. That's an insecurity. That right there is a 100% insecurity. And you know what? I'm going to take it a step further. It's downright delusional. It's downright delusional. I said it. You heard it here first. I said it. Men, don't let women do this to you.
Watching my ex thrive, it's a beautiful thing, but it's really triggering for me because I walked away with literally having to start over after 12 years of starting over, of wondering if I'm going to be able to keep a roof over my head with my boys and not being able to just go out and play in our backyard like we used to, and wondering if I'm going to be able to feed them.
The problem that I have with this is that when you decide to no longer be in a relationship with somebody, they do not owe you for their successes from the time that you stopped being with them on. Outside of what they owe you for potentially justified alimony and child support, you cannot get mad that that man is successful without you because you're not his future, so he does not owe you the future rewards.
You know how many women come up on this internet and cry and want sympathy for the conclusion of their own actions? How can you cry? How can you leave the man and then cry because this man is kicking ass in life and you want a piece of that? Brittany Renner's doing the exact same thing. I don't know how many times ladies have to see this same thing happen over and over again before they finally, it just gets through their head, you know what, I should just find a good guy and stick with him and not break up the family. My happiness is a choice. You have to wake up every day to be happy. I'm not trying to hear about this, oh, I wasn't feeling fulfilled, I didn't know who I was. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You've had 2 decades to figure out who you were. Most people get married in what, they're like mid to late 20s. You had all that time to figure out who you were. And you just never cracked that code, huh?
I thought I'd be happier.
Now here we go.
Except
It sucks, doesn't it?
the judge set the child support amount at $326 a month. $326 a month for 2 kids for child support is what he has to pay me. $326 a month because he's not working.
Well,
Because he chooses not to. I was able to cross-examine him, which was fun. And I asked him how many hours a week he spends working or trying to sell houses, because technically he still has a real estate license, so technically he's still a realtor. He said 15 hours a week approximately is how many hours he works per week. Grown man. Grown, able-bodied man
you
with
chose him.
transportation and no childcare to worry about. Says he works 15 hours a week.
You picked this man. This is what kills me. You picked this man. Not only did you pick him, you chose to have kids with him. And now you're trying to come up here and shame him? Well, what about you? Where's your accountability? Where's your responsibility that you have in the matter? You're trying to make it seem like he's a bum, and he might be. But what does that make you for having children and marrying a bum?
I need y'all's advice. I just came across the guy I've been dating on Are We Dating the Same Guy? And apparently he's had 2 other girlfriends the entire time we've been dating. And I'm just curious if you guys think I should share his picture here and ruin his life, because it would not be hard. I know I could go viral because y'all would share and like and follow as long as we have this app. And, you know, I'm just feeling extremely jaded and really pissed off because he concocted this whole story about being in Italy, and apparently he's told these girls all different things. And what men are so stupid about, women talk, women find shit out, and women will always come together before we let you get away with anything. Talk about a sociopath. He doesn't even know. Watch me ruin his life.
I ask you, can you imagine what would happen if a man posted a video like that? If a man posted asking if he should destroy some woman's life? Or the outcry that would happen if hundreds, make that thousands of men said yes. Yes, do everything you can to destroy him and make his life a living hell. Which is exactly what women are doing in the comments on her video. That man would lose his account in seconds. The coven would come for him like ravens to a roadkill. And let's be clear on what she said in her video. She wants to do this to a guy she's been dating. Let me repeat that. Dating. Not a guy she's in a relationship with. Not a guy she's married to. Even though both of those still wouldn't justify her trying to dox him and destroy his life. All because he's been dating someone else besides her the whole time. I mean, we all know the likelihood is she's been doing the very same thing, or that she's got a long roster of guys just waiting in the wings. But in her mind, like that of most of today's women, that's okay. She as a woman is allowed to do that. But a man? Oh no, he must commit to her completely from day one. He must give up everything in his life to make her the one and only focus of his attention, and more importantly, his money.
Listen, Pops is right. Pops is absolutely right. I guarantee that she's dating multiple men the same way he's doing it. The real reason why this is an issue is because her feelings are hurt. She thought that she was hot stuff, just like majority of these women think they're just hot stuff. And then when you find out, oh, not only can he get me, but he can get other women. And she likes this man. This is why she's saying this. If she didn't like this man, she would just be like, whatever, and just go block him and go about her day. But she likes this guy because he probably is a catch. That's why she's saying that. Well, I need to bring him down a level. I need to knock him down the peg. So I'm going to ruin his life so that he's not as appealing anymore. So that I won't be as attracted to him. That's all this is, man. Ladies, get your lives together.
Not guilty. All charges have been dropped. James, man to man, I'm sorry you had to go through this and that your personal and professional lives have been ruined as a result of her false allegations. And as for you, no, bad. That's very bad. Don't do that again, okay? Okay. Alright, case dismissed. Wait. Yes? Bad? Yes, what she did was bad. Very bad, and she won't do it again, right? Right. What she did should be a felony. Why is she not being punished? Did you not just hear me tell her no? That's not punishment. I want her to be punished. Do you want me to say it again? No, she should suffer like I've suffered. Her lies have caused me to lose my job, my family, my house. The whole world now sees me as a woman. It's not true. We just found you innocent. It doesn't matter what the court ruled. The damage has already been done. Even though I never once lifted my finger at a woman, the whole world will forever see me as a monster. No, they won't. Yes, they will. No, they won't. She deserves to be punished more than just a slap on the wrist. I bet you like that, wouldn't you, woman? See?
Yo, that was like a good skit. It really is like that, man. It's really like that. The women can just say whatever they want to say whatever they want to say, make false allegations, go to court for months, sometimes even years, over things that they know are lies. Then when it comes out that she lied, or she did paternity fraud, or these just made false allegations and accusations, nothing happens to her. She goes home. We have yet to see a lady be put in jail over some false allegations. But we see men go to jail, lose their freedom all the time. And you know what they say? This is what the district attorney says why they don't prosecute women that lie. They say because we don't want to discourage other women that have actually been harmed to come forward. That's not discouraging other women, because other women aren't lying. You're only discouraging liars to come forward. That's the only thing you're doing. So you should prosecute to discourage liars. But guys, that's it for today's video. If you haven't already done so, click that like button, hit that subscribe. Click up here on the left for a good video or another good one on the right, and I will see you on another one.